Angibingelele baba Sikhakhane.
Ngicela ukubingelela kakhulu baba uGumbi, ngibingelele ubuholi beVibe FM, ngihloniphe futhi ngibingelele nomlaleli lapho alalele khona egameni lenkosi yethu uJesu. Amen.
Amen. Isikhathi siyashaya ke siphethe namuhla.
Namhlanje baba uGumbi njengoba sasithembisile ukuthi sizoqhubeka itopic yethu mhlambe nje osijoyina namhlanje sibuka ukubaleka kwama leaders, a creator ama positions of leadership and also making people occupying them ngendlela okuyiyona, because that's very important. Kuyenze ukuthola ukuthi aya create ama opportunities for leadership kube kwenzeke kahle, but only to find ukuthi abantu abangena khona abawenza umsebenzi ofanele. So njengabaholi kusemqoka ukuthi one last week ngicabanga ukuthi namaviki leli viki elinye lidlule sa emphasize kakhulu ukuthi kuhle ungena kuma positions. Kodwa futhi uma uyi leader fanele ukulwela ukuthi amanye ama position fana akhiwe wena. Ngenxa ukuthi ikhathi esiphila kuzona ziyashintsha and kunezinto eziningi engama problems alesi sikhathi adinga ama skills amasha, adinga ama positions abengakazi abekhona. And kusemlandweni ke baba uGumbi ukuthi njalo ama positions ahlale ezalwa nje, ahlale bakhona. So akusilo icala ukwakha iposition. Yeah.
Kushuthi ke mawumholi ubhekene nesimo esinzima noma singenzima, isimo esibalekile ukuthi wena kufanele izinto ozifice zinjalo fika ufake uguquko, ufake ushintsho ukuze kube nenqubekela phambili kubonakala nesidingo sakho kuleyo ndawo.
Baba uGumbi sinomsebenzi omkhulu okufanele singawubalekile and singabi namahloni okuthatha isikhathi esifanele baba uGumbi ukuze kwazi ukwenzeka. Why ngisho kanjalo? It's because ezikhathini eziningi uyazi ukuthi baba uGumbi kuyenzeka uthola ukuthi sinabantu who are very much capable for serious things and having big organizations that they will not inherit, they will start from scratch bawenze ariche to glory ngesikhathi sabo besaphila, but only to find that they are so used to positions abajwayele and they don't create new rooms or new positions ukuze ngene the new solutions that are required. Yabo? So la sifisa ukuthi mhlawumbe ngikubeke ngolimi olujwayelekile noluzozwakala. Sibe nabantu abenze into ezimangalisayo emhlabeni like Steve Jobs, saba no Mark Zuckerberg, nabanye abaningi abathi behamba in the normal track but discover ukuthi uke university akungisizi. Because inkampani yami ayengilindile ukuthi ngiyo graduate, inkampani yami ilinde ukuthi ngiyisebenze manje. Uyabona lento le, inkampani yami ayifuni certificate, idinga ukuthi ngiyisebenze manje. Uyabona? So manje kuyaphoqa kwesinye isikhathi baba uGumbi uthola ukuthi niku 6th month of the year ibudget nilungisile kuhle, but there's an outcry, there's a need ethi we need someone here. Uyayibona lento le. So manje omunye usezobanjwa ibudget yakhe ethi eish iyangishaya ibudget, we faka lo muntu created this new position ukuze izokwazi ukusiza zonke izinto. And you find out ama units amancane, ama position amancane ukuthi akwazi ukwenza I turn around in the business, in the organization, at a church anikeze umphumela omkhulu because you just put a position in place. Bibonakala ingenasidingo at the time, but uma sesibonakala isidingo siyafuneka, put it in place. Kunento la esifundayo from Exodus 18 la ebesebenza kuona last week as a passage of reference ukuze sokwazi ukuthi sithole ama principles athile. Into esi emphasizile last week, we're speaking about a teaching spirit.
Okay. In
the organization. Siyazi ukuthi we always emphasize a learning spirit. Yes. About a teachable spirit, but that last week there's a teaching spirit. So nansi into esifuna ukuyiveza about a second principle. A second principle ngicela nje ukuyifunda ngiphethe lolulimi ngazi ukuthi ke luthanda ukuba ludalana isiNgisini. So la uthi, hearken now unto my voice, I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God, and thou shalt teach them ordinances. Lord, teach them ordinances is principle. Lord, sasikhuluma ngawo last week. And laws, very important. Sakhuluma kakhulu ukuthi an organization is built on principles. You have to create policies because you want to establish rules. And it's another way of activating them, right? And then umaskubeka sifunda la uti and shalt shew them the way wherein they must walk. Basically, show them the way. Ngifuna ukuthatha lesibili. Show them the way that they must walk and the work that they must do. Sikhuluma ngale zinto eziwu2 ke namhlanje ke babukumi.
Yeah.
You show them how to behave. And the work. So in normal cases, someone would say, just show them the work and how they should behave. But la behavior is more important in this sequence than work. Sikhulumile babukumbi last week. Sikhuluma ngama leaders who become toxic because they're looking for an outcome. So therefore behavior take precedence to work. You have cases whereby you find leaders trying to get an outcome from the organization or from the people, but indlela bayenza ngayo khona into ebiza like micromanaging. They want to control a person at every breath. At every breath they're here. So normally when we speak of micromanaging is underutilizing resources, because you will never get creativity out of someone whom you micromanage.
Without having to include ucabanga kwakho.
Yes, be creative, connect the dots, see links, and try to even improve your current processes. So manje kubalulekile ukuthi ke one, behavior first. A leadership that has ill behaviors towards work will always have a problem with people.
Ngifuna sibukele a leadership ill behavior yayo. Ukuthi yini lesithi leadership iya ill behavior.
Okay. Okay, ngizothatha just one example, Babugumbi, in terms of ill behavior. So, kunento ekuthiwa organizational culture.
Okay.
The organizational culture, it's not just what's written down for the organization to live out, right? But it's how the organization truly and practically behave.
Okay.
So if there is a leader walks in the office, do not greet, and everybody needs to calculate, is he happy or is he not in the mood? Do I speak to him now or speak to him later? You see, so this behavior is not being taught in a sense that someone is speaking, someone is writing it down, but it is observed. I like the King James Version of this principle. Uma ekuluma ku Timothy, 4th chapter, verses 12. Uma ekuluma nge conduct. In the old version by Biza, nge conversation. So how you behave is also depicted as a conversation. You are literally speaking. There's something we call body language. It speaks and people learn from that. So it's such behaviors where I think it was someone, I can't remember who, they say when your mind stops thinking, that's where ukhuluma khona inhlamba. You start speaking vulgar or insult. So it's such things when a leader cannot think anymore, They start to shout at people.
kusho ukuthi akasakwazi ukucabanga adlulele esimeni asuke ebhekene naso.
Angithi Babu Kumbi, in leadership training, they will always teach you that focus on the outcome. Do not make your or allow your emotions to drive you to the outcome. Because at the end of the day, angithi our leaders will always have traits of conflict resolution. Awukwazi ukuthi uyi-leader usuke isibhelu nje phambi kwakho and then you can't calm it down, including the one in yourself.
Yeah.
Because
nawe ufanele ukwazi ukuyilawula.
nawe fanele ukwazi ukuyilawula. So that's why kuthiwa teach them how to behave. Because when there's a crisis, imagine you're having a client, right? And you have your employee, and you know that now a problem has been escalated as an issue. And then the first thing that you do, the client, this thing of saying client is king. It's a very public narrative. I don't want to dispute it, but I'm saying it does not work all the time. At first, you need to listen as a leader.
Yeah.
What went wrong? And then you go to the employee, try to find out what truly happened. An ill behavior is someone who listens to the customer, the client, and come blazing at the employee.
Engakezwa ukuthi uthini wakho umbono.
Guess what actually happened with the employee. It might be this is false information, or maybe it is true information, but the way it was received by the client, it is interpreted wrong.
Udila kanjani ke nesimo la othola ukuthi usuya discover usuyile kowesibili umlaleli lokuqala and lokuqala uyamdinga obalulekile ngoba ukuphila kwale organization.
Yes.
In terms of izinto ayilethayo, lona ubenefita ngalona oyaye alethe izinto eziwumnotho mhlawumbe.
Yes, money wise. Yes.
Uthini ukudila nesimo usutholile ukuthi kahle hle lo owesibili uyena obukeka into yakhe izwakala ngoba usuqhathanisile. How do we handle the other one?
Angithi this one in your organization. Okay, there's always a manner to speak. Even the conversation is hard. There's always a manner of approach. Angithi Babu Kumbi sike sakhuluma the few weeks before ukuthi when an organization is fully prepared, they have theoretical situations or solutions rather, so that they implement in the practical situation. So as a leader, I'm so sorry. So you get trained for such things before they happen.
Okay.
You understand that when our employee is at fault, one specifically now in this situation with the client, you try and sit them both down. Okay, one.
You sit them both down in the same room. Norma, is that the first step, or the first step is less from both sides?
So the first you listen to both cases, and then secondly you come together, all of the people involved, right? Then you sit down. One, you make your judgment. Okay, in this case, we're saying the client is right. The employee is not behaving as he should, right? So one thing that you need to organize, to recognize, one, on behalf of the business, on behalf of the organization, you admit to the client that it wasn't properly handled. Not with fire. You're not burning the building, right? It was not properly handled. But in cases like this is what we're going to do. We're going to try and act on this. I'm going to stop whatever I'm doing right now and put focus in this and treat it as an urgent situation. And where we went wrong, we're going to try by all means and rectify the solution within our business conduct. You don't have to say that I'm angry at this one, I'm going to punish him. No. You're not doing that. You're solving the situation. And one thing that, especially as a client, I understand someone who just is a customer, right? But someone who's a client, they're also interested in your organizational culture. If this happens today, in their mind, they're saying, is it going to happen tomorrow? If it happens, are you going to act in the same situation? On the client side. The client side, this one, I'm going to fire this one. Okay, that's okay. But does that mean tomorrow, if I have the same problem, you're going to fire another employee? So basically, as a client, I need to leave you guys because Nina Niyakoshana instead of servicing me. So that's the negative effect of coming with someone who has anger. Anger, no emotional intelligence. So those Matwa, the way to behave, just only by arriving on time. The leader is supposed to do that. I mean, I always applaud my lead. Most of the time, Tinemseven is getting on 7. But before 7, they are always there. I don't know why they do it, but they are always there. So when it comes to you being late, you know, Guti, you are truly you are truly late. So it's such things, Babu Gumbi, greeting each other in the organization. I was so amazed, Guti, why would Jesus teach old men, like grown men, that it is important to greet not only people of your organization, but even outside? Because that shows hospitality at first. It creates a culture of welcoming people. Imagine being led for 15 years by someone who does not take courtesy in greeting people. You will subconsciously not find anything wrong if you don't do it.
What I've experienced in Lena Etim, if you don't greet, you end up building a generation yabantu abangabingeleli futhi. Kuzwele ngelinye ilanga uma bengabingeleli uzobabuza ubingeleli ngani. Kanti wena yourself you don't do it.
Yes, it's the behavior that we have taught. Sometimes not without saying it, but it's how we have behaved. And into Babu Kumbi, you find them that even when someone external to the organization comes, then in the subconscious mind of the employee, now they need to decide, do I even greet this one? Am I even allowed to speak to this person? Because I don't speak to my manager or whatever leader. So there's always that kind of a little bit of friction. And
culture, environment, not to greet.
Yes, and you don't even know even how to even talk. Because people do not feel a sense of belonging. We organization angel. Even in church, there's a guest. Uyabona ukuthi wakhuluma neguest kusubhubhile usungacishe uxoshwe ngisho esontweni ukuthi nje ubingelele ukuthi awu mfundisi niyaphila baba siyabonga hayi siyonakele
kube khona basondela fast
ukuthi ayisuka uzobumbingelele ngelini angithi uyayibona izinto ezikanjalo ukuthi they don't create a sense of belonging, and as a result sense of maturity. And then what does it do? Cascading down to the organization says that know your place. So abantu they tiptoeing manje in the organization. Basha over and you have people who cannot take decisions on time because the behavior says do not move until I tell you so. So when it then comes to important work, then I'm going to train them how to do the work. So then the culture itself has much more force than what the words are saying from the organization. Now, when I need to do the work, I need to consult all the time. What does that happen? What does that cause to the leader? They get angry again. Nomsebenzi get delayed. And then what happens again? They're going to get angry more. Because the work is not being done, and the employee now is used to consultative processes more than actually doing the work.
Ngoba uma environment abantu sebefundisiwe bafika sebethi from where you left me sengila.
Yes.
It's exciting. Ngoba kusho ukuthi umenze wakwazi ukuba confident oba independent to do something that is of benefit to the organization.
Yes, going alone, that means that person now is showing their capabilities. La sithi sayakhona ke next week. And enye into kuthiwa when you select someone in the leadership, someone who should be capable. It's two things, Babu Kombe sesiyavala. It is very painful for someone who wants to grow. Angikhuluma umuntu who doesn't want.
Yeah.
Someone who wants to grow to always sense that they feel that you think they are always incapable. Two, and someone who's capable feeling undermined because they believe that you believe that you see them as incapable. So to remove that, just do yourself a favor. Select someone who's capable, two, who is also trustworthy. It's another problem of not trusting someone. But someone must come with the element of being trusted already. So then when you approach work, the behaviors are very important. Do not create possessions because you like people. And also, if someone doesn't qualify, they must know. You do not qualify, but we believe in you.
You don't qualify, maybe it's now.
Yes.
It does not mean that you won't qualify.
Such clear, precise communication helps someone to say, okay, you know why you have failed. It's simple because you haven't spent enough time working on this. So while I'm away, work on this thing a lot. Put more hours to it. It's a very different mindset than someone who says, you need to get it right the first time. How? How? Okay, that's a very beautiful statement and it sounds professional, but literally and practically, it won't work with an individual because he is new. And two, he does not qualify, but he's someone who previous capabilities, but not this one. So this one is still adopting and growing a skill. So such things, Babu Kumbi, finally zibe clear as a leader. Ingakho kubalekile to be someone who communicates a lot and clearly. Khona lento sake sayikhuluma abantu who are appointed secretly. That's very dangerous because when you do that, umuntu yazi ukakhohlwa ukuthi ngoba babugumbe ngibekela ewumholi hayi ukuthi ngiyaqualifya ukuthi unethemba ngami. Uyayizwa lonto le? So manje umuntu uma umthe no I need you to resolve these things. No. Be frank with the person. Njengamanje I have faith in you that you're going to grow and be capable of resolving these things. But for now, come with the mentality of working twice as you used to. That's different than someone, I need you to come here before sunset and leave about before sunrise, and if possible, do not even go at home. That's a very toxic mentality because so, but coming with those approaches, say, okay, at this time you do not qualify, but I need you to work twice as you would, just to learn and fail as much as you need to, so that we meet our target.
Yeah, mina ngifuna ukuthi kulokho sakukhulumile njengamanje ngifuna ukuthi iqiniso kumholi liyakwazi ukuthi lilekelele lo muntu okhuliswayo ukuthi angene kwiposition ethile ngoba kukhulunywa iqiniso eqaleni bese engalimali futhi uma kuthiwa ayakakalungi ngoba ubetsheliwe kwaseqaleni.
Yes, we understand. Yabo, like uma umpostoli Paul efundisa uTimothy in the church environment, uthi makhetha umholi angabe umuntu osanda kukholwa. Uthi ngoba funa lo muntu akhukhumala. So you don't want to have an employee or a member in an organization who's puffed up. Yabo, because usekholela ukuthi yena uzoyilungisa lento kanti kusalungiswa yena to be able yabo, he's still being capacitated. So izinto ezifana nalazo Babu Gumbi sesiconclude ukuthi when we create positions, let's do them by principles, and success is guaranteed. And kumnandi
Guaranteed and sustainable.
And kumnandi Babu Gumbi uma usuyinikeze iformula abantu abakulandelayo. Siyazi ukuthi usibanibani sengamambise eMaritzburg. Surely she will apply, he will apply these things. And uma enenkinga uzobuya fast kumina athi something seems to be not working. This is what I've done, this is what I've done. Where do you think is the problem? Bese umbuza a few questions athi that's where I missed it. And that's a nice environment where people believe in their leader and believe in themselves and believe that this team will make sure that they get there. Behavior, Babu Gumbi, nomlaleli, siyabonga kakhulu.
Phathelene ngesonto elizayo.
Next week, Babu Gumbi, we're looking at these two things: capacity and trustworthiness in the organization. Capacity and trustworthiness. Amen.
Ukhona okusala.
Ngicela ukuhlonipha kakhulu laphana, ngiyabona ku-Facebook noma abanye ngeke ngibabize ngamagama, abanye bavelile, abanye kusebebalekile ngazi kwenzala namhlanje. But Sinophili Ngubane, I believe this is my former colleague. I think so. Ngiyabingelela Mambomvu, khona uNzuzo Sikhakhane, utubamba laphana organizational culture. That's my wife. Thank you very much. Ngicela ukubonga kakhulu Babu Gumbi, and sibonge with this opportunity. Ave kumnandi kuyiwa isikhona. I'm always enjoying this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Siyabonga.